Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, and before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be a Color Wheel Chooses My Reads reading vlog. I have already spun for our first color and started our first book, so I am just going to insert the video of the color we got. As you saw, we got the color pink, and I have started Cowboy Casual by Holly Renee. I am reading this on my Kindle, and I'm only 7% in, so don't have too many thoughts. We haven't even met our MMC yet, but I love our FMC. The writing is really good so far, and basically, this is a second chance romance. It's also small town, and I'm guessing cowboy. Our main female character, she is with this guy, and she doesn't really want to be with him, but then she finds out he's been cheating on her for a long time, and so she says enough is enough, and she leaves. She goes back to the small town where she grew up, and she's going to live with her grandmother, and that is the point I've gotten to, and yeah, I am enjoying it, and let's go continue reading. I'm 32% into Cowboy Casual, and I'm really, really liking this book. This is also single dad, and his daughter is just the cutest and has already bonded with our FMC. And when his daughter was sick, the FMC took care of her, and it was just so sweet and adorable, and I I'm just loving all of the characters in this book, the side characters as well as our main characters. I'm excited to see what happens next, so let's go continue reading. I just got really hot all of a sudden, so I'm going to try and make this update quick, but I finished Cowboy Casual, and I give it 4.5 stars. I really loved this. I had a phenomenal time reading this. It was so much fun and sweet, and I loved our main characters so much. This man, the dirty talk, the protectiveness, the way he just absolutely loves the FMC and his daughter, and when he calls them my girls, yes. I loved this one, 4.5 stars, I highly recommend. I have not spun the wheel yet for our next color, but I'm going to go do that, and then I will update you when I've picked a book. As you saw, the next color we got was multicolor, so basically any book that has 2 or more colors on it that are like noticeable, I think. And for this, I've gone with Lying in the Deep by Diana Urban. This has like a grayish background, the red lettering and handprint, and like the gold here and the blue of the water. So I think this counts as multicolor. This is a YA thriller, and it takes place at sea, which is like one of my favorite settings for a thriller. And it says, romance, jealousy, obsession, and trapped on board with a killer. After being jilted by her ex-boyfriend and best friend, Jade couldn't be more ready to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. 11 countries in 4 months, all from the luxurious campus on-board ship, and to wedge an entire globe between her and the people who broke her heart. But when Jade discovers the backstabbing couple are also setting sail, her obsession with them grows and festers, leading to a shocking murder. And as their friends begin to drop like flies, Jade and her new crush must race to clear her name and find the killer they're trapped at sea with before anyone else winds up in body bags. So I'm very excited to give this a read. Let's go get started. I have made a good dent into Lying in the Deep, and I am loving this book so far. It is so, so good. I'm so intrigued. I'm loving the writing, and I just really have no idea what's going on. Basically, this is about this woman her boyfriend left her through text for her best friend, and her best friend and him, but mostly her best friend, have been treating her like absolute garbage since they are all on this cruise adventure thing together for school. And so that is what was happening. She is trying to figure out what happened, why her boyfriend would leave her for a friend, what everything that's going on, and trying to win him back. So Felix is also in this book. He's very much a loner, but he just really likes her. And so he's willing to play along and pretend that they are in a relationship to make her ex jealous. And I am just loving this book so far. I have no idea who's telling the truth, what is going on, because everyone has different things. She says one thing, her ex and her ex-best friend say another thing, well, especially her ex-boyfriend, and I have really no idea who's right, what's going on, if this is like an unreliable narrator situation. All I know is the point I'm at, someone has just died, which we do see in the prologue, so I guess it's not too much of a spoiler. Anyway, so someone dies that is, in the story, and the prologue takes place when the murder has happened, and then we go back, I think it's 3 weeks earlier, and we see all that stuff. Now we are at the point of the prologue, and I am really enjoying this. I cannot wait to continue reading. Hopefully I can get this one finished tomorrow. That is my goal, but let's go continue reading. Quite a bit of an update to share with you guys. I finished Lying in the Deep. I gave it 5 stars. I love this book so much. I did see one of the people who was behind everything, but there was still so many twists and turns I didn't see coming. And well, I kind of had some guesses as to what was going on, and some of them ended up being right. Most of them were wrong. I was so shocked and surprised, but I adored this book so much. I highly recommend it. It is YA, even though these characters are college age. It is definitely written in a YA way, and these characters act like they're high schoolers and teenagers, not college age, but I did really enjoy it. And if you like YA thrillers and this kind of plot and what I've described sounds interesting to you, I definitely recommend picking it up. It is so good. The writing was great. I really enjoyed the main character, and I also enjoyed some of the other side characters. I had a fun time, and I did spin for our next color, so I will insert that here. As you saw, we got multicolor again. I swear that is what came up. I'm not just reusing the footage. I did spin again, and this is what I got. So I have started Flip Trick by Amo Jones for multicolor. And this one is I'm pretty sure it's a dark romance, or maybe it's just taboo. It is step siblings. Basically, our main character, Amethyst, she goes to this bar, and she ends up getting drunk with her friend, and then she ends up having this one night stand with this really good looking guy, and then her mother is in a relationship, tells her that she's in a relationship with someone, and she wants Amethyst to meet the guy and his kids. And so she shows up, and she's expecting kids, children under 18, and then she gets there, and it's the 3 guys from the bar, including the one she slept with, and that is the point I've gotten to. I am really enjoying this, and I cannot wait to continue reading. I finished Flip Trick. I gave this book 5 stars. I adored it. This one is super messy. It is taboo. It is just a wild ride, and I loved it so much. This takes place over the course of quite a while of time, and I just adored this book. I loved the characters, especially our FMC. I loved her so much. I loved the drama and how messy everything was, and it was just so enjoyable to read, and I just loved it. But there is one quote I wanted to say, but now I can't remember what it was, so I'm going to go try and find that quote, and then I will tell you guys. Okay, found it. It says, "I know now. Maddox and Amethyst were over for good. I had to close not just that chapter of my life, but the whole damn book, and start on a brand new novel, hopefully with no typos this time." That broke my heart, but that is such a beautiful quote, and I had the best time with this one, so I highly recommend, and that is going to be it for this video. Those are the books chosen by the colors of the color wheel, and let me know down below if you have read any of these books or if you plan to, and if you don't feel like commenting any of that, you can leave how about any heart emoji, any color, because this was a color wheel chooses my reads reading vlog. So any of the colors, just leave a heart emoji. And before you guys go, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.